afternoon, everyone. My name is Alicia, and I'm a ballerina. Yes, I have many other titles, including Dean and Director of Dance at the Juilliard School. But if you were to get down to the very core of who I am a dancer, born to move. It sounds kind of silly, and it feels silly to look out and see all you fine professional people at the Plaza and say, I'm a ballerina, because I've said that since I could speak, from 2.5 or 3 years old. And believe me, standing here before the incredible women of the First Steps program, I'm fully aware that my story pales in comparison to all that you have achieved and overcome. So I thought today I would throw all my ego to the wind and just be me and talk about my superpower. I am a mover. Dun, 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 dun. With a capital M. Do you all see it? All that I see and experience in this world is through the lens of movement. When I hear music, I want to dance. When I'm sitting at my desk writing the 1,000th email, I hear the rhythm of the tapping of the keys. And when I walk down the street, I soak in the choreography of the cars moving and the traffic patterns and people weaving out in and out of each other without even bumping into each other. And I look at the everyday pedestrian gestures that we do as communicative human beings. And I see dance in it all, how choreography comes together. I am the daughter of one of our nation's leading community organizers, and I am the daughter of a civil rights activist. So I learned from a very early age that when we come together to fight for social equality, we create a what? A movement, an action towards a more just and ideal position. Even as you're sitting here today, your body's biological systems are dancing the most intricate of choreography. Your blood is coursing through your veins at an incessant heartbeat. You thought you were sitting. You thought you were gonna chill and sit here. You are actually dancing. Everything in life dances. Have you ever considered that? When I was invited to speak today, I was immediately drawn to the title of the program we are here to celebrate, First Step. There is a dance in that title. I love this title because, as a mover, I understand that there is importance in the first step, laying the foundation for more steps to come. I have spent 4 decades of life entrenched in steps and ballets. As a principal ballerina with world-class companies, I have tested the limits of the human body and physics itself, twirling, leaping, putting my legs to the ceiling, and standing on a point shoe platform of less than 3 square inches for about the last 20 years. And after wowing audiences with all of these complex skills and this seemingly impossible balancing act, I marvel at the secret to all dancing success. Do you want to know the secret? Everything in ballet is built from one simple position. First position. Every step that you do starts from first, passes through first, or is a reaction to first. I'll show you. Now, as a mover, capital M, I know that the goal is not to just make pretty dances. The goal is to allow the body to speak, something that we can share across the footlights to touch someone in the audience, to inspire a child's dreams, to transport a person from their troubles, even if it's only for 2 hours in the theater. When a dancer masters their craft, dance becomes spirit made visible. It is a universal mode of communication that allows my humanity to speak to yours, even if we don't share the same language. As a Black ballerina, standing over 6 feet tall, in point shoes, I have experienced systemic racism and barriers to my dreams, and countless hardships. I've actually retired 3 times from full-time dancing due to an autoimmune disease that's led to 7 different surgeries in my foot, ankles, spine, and eyes. When things got really bad and I had no job and no other skills, I had to start over with my own first steps. I had to retool. I went to college at a later age and found new passions. And even now, as I stand before you as this beat-up old ballerina, I stand here with the faith that standing in my first position, with my energy rooted down to the ground and my head lifted to the sky, that I can conquer any path set before me. As a mother of 2 children, as a director who is now charged to see my students' aspirations come true, and as a champion for equity, diversity, inclusion, and access to the arts, when I have tough days, I stand in my first, and I think about a quote that I've leaned on many days. It says, "The devil whispered in her ear and said, 'You can't weather the storm.' She whispered back and said, 'I am the storm.'" Close your eyes. Close your eyes and feel the movement inherent in those words. I am the storm, powerful enough to clear the path before me. I am a mover, flexible enough to bend, but not to break. The first step is so important to dance and in life. To the women we are here to graduate and the alumni in the house, I see the movers in you. Keep going. You inspire me, you inspire us. With your stories of resilience, you embody the very qualities of the most accomplished ballerinas: grace and grit. Thank you to the Coalition for the Homeless for creating the space for women to cultivate their next steps, to choreograph their next chapters. I bow down to you, and I can't wait to see where your next dance leads you. Thank you.